Hi, boys and girls. Today we're coming back at you from Teaching at the Table. We're going to read one of my all-time favorite stories for two reasons. Number one, it is about superheroes, and anybody that even barely knows me knows I love superheroes. I just love them. And number two, it's got like a little wiener dog in it, and they're so cute, and I just love them. This story is called Dex, the Heart of a Hero. And this is called fantasy because it just could never, ever happen. No way. So it's going to be nonfiction. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. And it was written by Carolyn Weiner. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm just going to take this time to tell you that nobody on this planet knows how to read every single word, and sometimes you just try to sound them out and do your best, and a lot of times it's that way with names. As the mother of 9 children, Carolyn Weiner, I hope I'm saying her last name right, squeezes in time for writing whenever she can. Once, while waiting for her son's karate class to end, she started writing Dexter Was a Little Dog on a Pad, and that's how the story of Dex began. And then the illustrator is Mark Weiner. As you read Dex, look carefully at the pictures. Mark Weiner likes to hide bunnies, dinosaurs, cats, and mice in his drawings, in case you're wondering. Mr. Weiner is Carolyn Weiner's husband, and their last name is pronounced, oh my gosh, I've been saying it wrong, but I did the best I can. It's called Beaner. So sometimes if you don't know how to pronounce a word, you can go sometimes you can type it in online how to say it, or sometimes you can go to a dictionary, or sometimes they will just be nice to you and give it in the story, but not very often. But you can go and learn how to pronounce words, because let me tell you, nobody on this planet knows every word that there is to know. I'm just going to tell you. So, you just do your best. Okay? This is called Dex the Heart of the Hero. Dexter was a little dog. His legs were little. His tail was little. His body was little. He looked like a plump sausage sitting on 4 little meatballs. Being the size he was, Dex was often overlooked. The other dogs grew tired of waiting for Dex to catch up when they played chase, and after a while they forgot to invite him at all. No one really seemed to notice him except when Clevis, the tomcat, demonstrated how he could stand right over Dex and not even ruffle his fur. Look, Dex does not look amused, does he? I think those little dogs are just so cute, I can't stand it. Yes, everything about Dex was little, well, except for his dreams. He wanted to be a hero. He could just see it. And the mighty Dex flew up into the dark and starry night. Look how that looks like a comic book, how they put in comic books for superheroes. They do that writing like that. But wanting and being are two different things. Dex lived on dreams until one day, after crawling out from under Clevis yet again, he decided there had to be more than life than gazing at the underside of a cat. There had to be more to him. If he could be a hero, he would. So Dex started training. He read every superhero comic book he could find. He watched every hero movie ever made. I wonder if he watched Wonder Woman. I hope he did. He went to the library. Down here it says, furiously he studied, knowing everything depended on him. Look, he's so cute. I just can't stand it. Dex figured that a hero must have strong muscles. He needed exercise and lots of it. Dex started trotting to the corner and back every morning. He hopped over every crack in the sidewalk. He struggled to climb the garbage pile up and over and down, and then up and over and down again. All day long he worked, day after day. Even at bedtime, when he wanted to flop on the rug with his tongue hanging out, Dex forced himself to circle 5 extra times. The mighty Dex pressed on through wind and rain and storm and fatigue. Fatigue means you get really tired. That's what happens to you when you get old like Miss Lewis. You get tired. Fatigue. When it got easier to run to the corner and back, Dex did it again and then again. And then he dragged a sock filled with sand as he ran, and then 2 socks. And when Clevis was bored and stood in the middle of the sidewalk to block his way, Dex dropped to the ground and he slid right under him. He was too busy to be bothered by Clevis. Dex was tired. He was sore. He was working so hard that he almost forgot what he was working for. But one night as he dragged himself to bed after his last set of push-ups, Dex stopped in front of the mirror and he flexed. Oh, he could feel them. He could see them. Muscles. Woohoo! Look. Ooh-wee. Now, Dex didn't take the stairs. He skimmed them. He leaped over hydrants. He vaulted up curbs. He could jump over the garbage mountain without touching the top. He could run like the wind. He felt as if his legs had springs. Faster than a rolling ball, stronger than the toughest rawhide, able to leap tall fences in a single bound. Woohoo! And only one thing was missing. Finally, a small brown package arrived. Dex ripped it open. His hero suit. It was red with a shiny green cape, and it fit like a glove. Dex loved the way it felt, he loved the way it looked, and he loved the feeling that he had when he put it on. He was ready. When Dex went out in his suit for the very first time, he looked up the street and down, and he noticed a young pup trying to cross the street. Dex sprang into action. "May I help you?" he asked. He guided the wide-eyed pup across the street, and he grinned as the pup stared up at him with its mouth hanging open, and the pup whispered, "Wow, it's Super Dog." Super Dog? Dex liked the sound of that. Of course, when Clevis saw Dex, he just had to comment, "Hey Dex, where's the party?" Dex was so busy that he was able to ignore Clevis for the most part. The only time his face ever got red was when Clevis yelled, "Where'd you get that dress up?" And Dex had to wonder if Clevis saw anything but the suit. Didn't he understand that the suit was just a way to let people know he was there to help? The sun glinted off his emerald cape as Super Dog raced to the rescue. There was a mouse he saved from the sewer, a purse snatcher he tackled, and he fixed the neighbor's sprinkler. He found a lost kitten, pulled a rat away from a live wire, tracked down a lost wallet, put out a trash fire. He organized a neighborhood cleanup day, and it seemed now whenever anyone needed help, they turned to Dex. And Dex had never been happier. Late one evening, There was a banging at the door. When Dex answered, it seemed as if the whole neighborhood was yipping and yowling in a panic. "It's Clevis!" they shouted. "He's stuck in a tree! Hurry, Dex, hurry!" Dex raised his eyebrows. It was not like Clevis to move enough to get into any trouble. In a flash, he was dressed and ready. It was clearly a desperate situation. And as he got closer, Dex could see Clevis. He had been chasing a squirrel to the top of a tree, but had slipped and was hanging on by one claw from a slender branch. Ooh. He was yelling for all he was worth. "I'm slipping!" Clevis screeched. "Help me!" Dex looked desperately around for something to climb on. There were no boxes or ladders, not even any trash cans. Then Dex looked at the crowd. "Quick, everybody!" Dex shouted. "I've got an idea." Dex leaped onto the end of a teeter-totter facing the tree, pushing it to the ground. "Everybody on the other end. 1, 2, 3. All the animals jumped together on the other end, and the teeter-totter catapulting Dex through the air. He soared over the crowd, his ears and cape streaming out behind him. And the mighty Dex flew up into the dark and starry night. And here he is, look. That's going to be kind of scary, but he's so brave. I would say he's brave. Dex scrambled onto the branch next to Clevis. Quickly, he pulled off his cape and he tied its 4 corners to the screeching cat. "Jump!" Dex shouted. "Jump, Clevis!" And with an ear-piercing shriek, Clevis let go. The billowing cape caught the air and parachuted the big cat to the ground. Dex backed up and slid to the ground amidst the cheers of the crowd. "Super dog! Super dog!" Dex was bruised and tired, but he forgot his discomfort as Clevis sheepishly lumbered over, still tangled in the green cape. "Thanks, Dex. You really are a hero." And now they're still saying, "Super dog! Super dog!" Wasn't that nice of him? Even though Clevis wasn't nice to him, Dex still helped him, didn't he? Dex didn't think he could feel any better, but he did just a little the next day when Clevis sidled up next to him and whispered, "Say, Dex, could I be your partner?" Dex looked at the big tomcat up and down. It would take a lot of work to turn Clevis into a hero. He could hardly wait. "Sure," said Dex with a grin. "Sure. With twice the brains and triple the brawn, our heroes forge on, ever ready to lend a helping paw." The end. I hope you guys love this story as much as I do. See you soon. Bye.